Could the Detroit Lions trade the Denver Broncos for Courtland Sutton? Cue that intro. It's showtime. Courtland Sutton, wide receiver for the Denver Broncos, is 6'4", 210 pounds. Now, before I get into this video, I do want to say I appreciate everybody for our 100 subscribers. We have passed 100 subscribers. We are on the road to 150, so I definitely appreciate each and every single one of you. Now, let's get back into the video. Courtland Sutton, his contract is a 3-year deal with an early out as early as the end of 2024, which would be technically a 2-year contract. Sutton carries a cap hit of an $18.3 million cap hit this coming up season, $17.3 million next season in 2024, and $17.8 million in 2025. Now, like I said, in 2025, that $17.8 million cap hit could be wiped out with zero dead cap space in cutting him. And we could walk away if things do not pan out, or, we want to go into a different direction. So Courtland Sutton, like I said, is 6'4", 210 pounds. He fills the body type of a DJ Chark, who took his talents elsewhere to the Carolina Panthers and left Detroit. Now, both DJ Chark and Cameron Sutton both haven't had the best of luck when it came to injuries. They've kind of been injury prone their entire careers, and that's kind of hindered their ceiling a little bit. Now, rumors have it that the Detroit Lions are trying to move on from DeAndre Swift with the addition of David Montgomery. Now, could a DeAndre Swift straight up trade for Courtland Sutton be enough to land the Denver Bronco wide receiver and the former Florida Gator wideout? And if so, what does that mean for the NFL draft 1 month away from this coming up Thursday? Do we take a wide receiver still with a Courtland Sutton, or do we possibly wait till later on in the draft, or possibly undrafted free agency, maybe pair him up with the person that can kind of get developed a little bit slower, where you're not having to take a Quentin Johnston, who is, I feel, one of my favorite wide receivers in this coming up draft, and he does have a first, possibly second round grade on him. So do we take a guy like that when we have 4 draft picks in the first 2 rounds, or do we wait, trade DeAndre Swift for Courtland Sutton, wait in the draft and possibly pick one up later? If not, maybe in undrafted free agency. Could we also do that? Now, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What your thoughts on trading DeAndre Swift straight up for Courtland Sutton? Do you think it's enough? Do you think we'd have to give up more? Let me know what your thoughts on the trade value for getting Courtland Sutton. Now, I don't want to give top round value in trade, so I'm not going to give a draft pick in the first 3 rounds for an oft-injured player. But according to Brad Berriman, he thinks that a day 2 pick could land Courtland Sutton in Detroit. Now, for me, this is where the DeAndre Swift, I think he has more of a round 3 value. So technically it would be a day 2 pick, where if they might miss out on a Bijan Robinson or somebody that they might covet, hey, you got DeAndre Swift to kind of play like that Alvin Kamara role that Sean Payton liked in the New Orleans Saints. So maybe he could bring some of that. I know he has been bringing in a lot of his former Saints players. So could that be enough to land Courtland Sutton with the Detroit Lions while giving the Denver Broncos kind of like that Alvin Kamara role that he runs with the New Orleans Saints, but bringing it over to the Denver Broncos? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help this channel get into the YouTube algorithm, consider clicking that thumbs up, because it tells YouTube you like the content that you are watching. It might not be much, but it helps tremendously. If you want to be a part of this growing community, consider clicking the subscribe button, post notification to all, so you're notified as soon as I drop another Detroit Lions video. Thank you so much in advance. And with that being said, love you all. I'll see you in the next video, because grit don't quit. #1Pride, baby. Peace.